Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. The Canadian press reports that Telus and the federal government have unveiled plans for a significant artificial intelligence data center project in British Columbia. This initiative is designed to bolster Canada's sovereign computing and AI infrastructure, ensuring national control over critical data resources. AI Minister Evan Solomon and Telus announced the project in Vancouver, which will encompass 3 facilities, including an expansion of Telus's existing data center in Kamloops and the development of 2 new facilities in Vancouver's Mount Pleasant neighborhood and downtown area. Telus states these facilities will collectively form one of the world's most powerful and sustainable AI infrastructure clusters. The Kamloops expansion and the Mount Pleasant facility are slated to open later this year, with the downtown Vancouver facility following in 2029. This project is part of a broader federal initiative introduced last year to identify and enhance large-scale sovereign data centers, supporting domestic innovation across academia and industry. The Canadian press reports that Pearson Airport CEO Deborah Flint has defended the airport's existing public ownership model amidst federal government discussions about privatization. Flint stated that the current framework has effectively managed significant expansions, leading to a near doubling of passenger numbers since 2003 and an increase in direct destinations. She highlighted that the not-for-profit authority model, which leases commercial airports from the federal government, already functions as a form of privatization. While open to enhancements through private sector investment, Flint emphasized the model's proven worth. Prime Minister Mark Carney, as stated in the 2026 article date, has indicated a desire to explore alternative ownership models to unlock airport value and redeploy capital. Airlines, however, remain concerned that privatization could lead to higher landing and terminal fees, which would likely be passed on to passengers. Meanwhile, Pearson is embarking on a multi-billion-dollar upgrade to boost annual passenger numbers to 65 million by the early 2030s. Improving infrastructure like runways and baggage systems, partly supported by federal funding. Following previous travel disruptions, Global News reports that Health Canada has issued a warning to consumers regarding infant self-feeding devices previously available on Amazon. The agency advises against purchasing and using these products due to significant choking and aspiration hazards for infants. These devices are designed to allow babies to hold bottles and feed themselves before they have developed the necessary muscles to do so independently. Furthermore, their design can make it difficult for infants to cease feeding, potentially leading to serious health risks, including illness or death from aspirating liquid. Canada has officially banned infant self-feeding devices under the Canada Consumer Product Safety Act. Amazon confirmed that 545 units of the affected products were sold in Canada before being removed from the platform. Health Canada strongly urges consumers to immediately stop using these products and dispose of them to prevent further use. No injuries related to these specific products have been reported to date. Several federal departments in Canada are encountering significant challenges in accommodating public servants as they transition back to the office this summer, as reported by the Canadian press. While the Treasury Board has mandated that public service executives return to on-site work 5 days a week starting May 4th, and other federal employees 4 days a week from July 6th, some departments are struggling with insufficient office space. Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada has already informed its staff of a delay in implementing the 4-day-a-week requirement, with only managers currently expected on-site 4 days a week. Other employees within that department will maintain their existing 3-day-a-week in-office schedule until more space is secured. Global Affairs Canada is facing similar logistical hurdles due to a multi-year renovation project, necessitating a comparable delay. Furthermore, the Professional Institute of the Public Service of Canada notes that the Immigration and Refugee Board of Canada is actively seeking additional leased office space to meet the government's new attendance rules, indicating a widespread issue across various federal entities. According to the Canadian press, Canadian members of Parliament and senators are poised to significantly scale back their interparliamentary exchanges with the U.S. Senate and Congress. This reduction in travel comes despite multi-party efforts currently underway to preserve a crucial trade deal with the United States. A primary factor cited for this cutback is the years of stagnant parliamentary funding for intergovernmental legislative exchanges, while fees for participation in other international parliamentary groups, such as the Commonwealth and NATO, have been steadily increasing. Conservative Whip Chris Workington informed a House of Commons expense management group that the Canada-United States Interparliamentary Group faces a substantial 40% funding cut. While Jeffrey LeBlanc, the House Deputy Clerk, did not confirm this specific figure, he acknowledged that rising membership and conference fees are compelling several parliamentary groups to curtail their travel. In March, the Joint Interparliamentary Council had previously sought increased funding and proposed allowing MPs and senators to utilize their individual travel budgets for U.S. interparliamentary activities. However, decisions from the Council's recent closed-door budget meeting are not expected to be publicly released for several weeks. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.